Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Pendragon. So this is a game that's being done by Inkle Limited, who have done Around the World in 80 Days. I think it's called Heaven's Vault. A couple of games that I never actually ended up checking out, but I always wanted to. You know how it is, the stack is so high, but they passed me by. We'll see how this goes actually. I might talk to the devs, see if we can line up the other ones, because I have no issue with playing something from the backlog. I like some of the older stuff too. But Pendragon, this is, I'm recording this a couple of hours before release, and I'll put this up with that. So pretty much this will be out now when you're watching this. It's giving me some Wildermyth vibes. Some guys that have been with the channel for a while, probably your ears will perk up from that, because that was something that we really enjoyed a bit back in the day. Might have to go back and have a look actually. But Pendragon is some sort of narrative adventure. If you know what the name Pendragon means, it's Arthurian, so you'll be following King Arthur in his court, I suppose, which is very exciting, because I used to like that sort of stuff when I was a kid. I grew up on all that sort of stuff. So a bit of nostalgia, I suppose, built in. But yes, it seems to be some sort of like narrative journey. The dev says it's fairly compact, but sort of meant to be rinse and repeated a lot to see all the different ways that the game can sort of play out. So anyway, that's your sort of preamble from me. Let's give it a bloody red hot go. Oh, that was loud. Britain, 673 AD. Camelot has fallen. Oh dear. The jealous Sir Mordred has broken the fellowship of the Round Table. The Knights of Arthur have scattered and all hope seems lost. Who will keep the dream of Camelot alive? Now, Mordred is Arthur's son by incest, I think? Oh my god, I tell you what, it's all a bit rusty for me, man. I haven't thought about this in a long time. So Guinevere is the Queen of Camelot, gracious wife of Arthur, unfaithful and yet ever loyal. Yeah, because she has a bloody tryst with Lancelot. Speaking of, Sir Lancelot de Lac. Is that how you say it? Arthur's chivalrous best friend and a traitor to him. Now who's this? Someone locked out. Oh, I don't know. It could be, I don't know. Look at all these. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh yeah, we'll play as... No, dirty cheating Guinevere can get stuffed. We'll play as dirty cheating Lancelot instead. So Lancelot is like the golden boy of like the absolute epitome of everything, and that's why his betrayal is so horrible. Sunset on the first day. Beside the banks of the river Frore, the ferryman poles the barge closer to the river bank. A hooded passenger steps into the thing. Okay, so, Dulac, another vow broken. I cannot even keep my word to stay away from this ill-begotten country. Pace. Characters move across the board, one square at a time. Try moving forwards. As characters move across the board, they take ownership of the squares that they pass through. Oh yeah, sort of like, Splatoon? I was trying to think of, we're painting the board. Various Bomberman modes. When the round table broke apart, oh, I got distracted and didn't finish the sentence. This is as far as I go, stranger. Okay. This is far enough, ferryman. From here I will walk. And where exactly are you going, stranger? Don't get in my way, ferryman. Mordred and Arthur. They are to meet one last time. And their battle will decide the fate of this kingdom. Yeah, pretty much. A battle for the kingdom? Well now. You're certain of that? Sir Lancelot, changed stance. I changed it. I was wondering how we were going to deal with this. Alright. Changing your stance. Characters can change stance and move diagonally across the board. Nice. Quite certain. Arthur is to meet Mordred at Camelot in the far north. The rumours they reached even across the channel. Is this guy trying to box me out? I heard rumours too of soldiers out looking for a French knight. That wouldn't be you, would it? Diagonal steps also take ownership of touching squares. Oh. And if it was, would you tell them that you saw this knight? Okay. That I wouldn't. Oh, good sir. Get ready to run. Characters can run forward through territory that they own, but only in a linear stance. Okay, so we'll change stance. And it's on you to stop this battle, is it? Make some progress. Try running forward through the squares you own. I will waste no more time here. Mordred has an army, and Arthur has none. He fights alone. I will not deny him my sword. Well then, rather you than me, I think. Fair enough. Fare thee well, Sir Knight. With that, the ferryman pulls away from the bank and disappears from sight. Okay, moving on. Step on the exit to complete the level. Okay, this is kind of cute so far. I like this sort of parrying conversation. Arthur, I will find you. I am your best friend, and I dicked your missus. Or perhaps I am your very worst. Perhaps you will forgive me, but either I will save you or else. Either I will save you. Fuck forgiveness. Or else you may kill me yourself. That's it. Don't do it for selfish reasons like forgiveness. Core story, Sir Lancelot. He is my king, whatever else may happen. New ability, push forwards. Charge 1 square further outside. Very good. Okay, that's cool. Sunset on the first day. Yard of the Wayfarer's Rest. A short walk from the riverbank is the alehouse known as the Wayfarer's Rest. A few old mares are tied up outside, sheltering under the awnings from the rain. Oh, this is cool. Cool little story time with Scarlet. I shall find myself a horse. Higher ground. Sir Lancelot is on higher ground. From here he can move in any direction. Oh, I see. Oh, look, he's... Okay, so it's got a little quote to it. A little flavour text. No, we'll just move to there. That's fine. Stealing a boatman's horse. It is a small crime when compared to treason. Oh, okay, here we go. Compared to falling in love with the queen. One hand washes the other. Oh, I can commit this crime for the other thing. No. No, you dickhead. That's not how it works. Morale. Your morale went up. Morale is shown on the top left. Okay. And we'll keep you fighting when the odds are against you. Okay. Alright. Can I charge? I want to charge. Special moves require resolve. Morale determines the resolve you start each level with. Right, let's keep going this way. Besides, the boatmen inside are too drunk to care. Listen to him justifying his fucking crimes. Then Sir Lancelot freezes. Someone is moving out in the darkness. There's someone here. You're gonna get sprung stealing some poor prick's entire livelihood in his horse. Oh, but I'm a knight. What do we do here, you reckon? Oh, I'm still in diagonal mode. Let's do that. Definitely something here. Okay. Creeping through the dark. Oh, it's a dog. Growl. Alright. Oh, what's this? What's that? I can't press that. Alright. Oh. Change stance there. You are a wolf, perhaps. So close to the village? No, it's probably some poor ferryman's dog. I will have your neck. Murder. Nothing but the filthy dog of the tavern. Yeah, don't hurt it. This guy's a shit bloke. What have they done? I thought Lancelot was a good guy. No, I don't want to kill it. Can I run around it? I'm coming, Arthur, as fast as I can. The dog gnashes at Lance's heels as he leaps past it. The dog turns suddenly and dashes away. Oh, there you go. Perhaps it has seen a rat. Cool. So Lancelot hurries over to Meadow, who is cropping at a nose bag. He smiles with cold delight. What shall I call you? Meadow? I had a horse called Meadow as I was a boy. It's not your horse, asshole. We should call it Stolen Horse. That should be its name. Gain 2 rations. Meadow's saddlebag contains some bread and cheese, enough for 2 rations. Great, so this bloke's gonna starve as well, is he? One last adventure for you then, Meadow. This road ahead leads into Coed Carbonek, a forest with a reputation for monsters. People used to travel that way to reach Brittany. Find your way through the dark for me, Meadow. Okay, cool. Alright, we've established the horse thief. I don't need to harp on about it much more. Christ, that shits me. Alright, what is going on here? We're on like a world map. Well, he wants me to go to Coed Car Park, so we're gonna go there. These paths... the journey from France has been long and Sir Lancelot is hungry from the road. Oh, I could use the ration for my health or something? No, morale decreases. Morale increases. Hearty. Yeah, let's do that. Let's eat some food. Keep that morale up, you know? So far, I'm enjoying it. Daybreak on the second day, in Coed Carbonek. There was a path into Coed Carbonek, perhaps there was once even a road. No longer. Now the brambles have joined hands to block the way, leading no one through without paying their toll in scratches and torn cloaks. Oh, okay. So Lancelot fights his way through step by step. He's exhausted before he even reaches the dark clearing. Okay, Arthur always liked forests. He probably still does. I never understood it. What do you mean you never understood it? How can you not like forests? Forests are cool. Disarmed. In diagonal stance you move faster and claim territory, but you can't attack should any threats appear. Oh. The damp, it rusts your armor. The mud, it soaks into your socks. Okay. My old swordmaster, he would say, a knight is only as good as his socks. I didn't even know they had socks in these days. He was a pompous old fool. Oh, Jesus. I heard something. Yeah, it looks like a big bear. I'm coming, Arthur, as fast as I can. Arthur grew up beside a forest. That must be why he likes them. That must be, right? But me, I grew up in a farmyard. I like, well, okay. Where's the, oh, there it is there. What are we going to do about this bloody bear? Hero characters can only charge to the right towards the end square. Enemy characters only charge to the left away from the end square. Oh, it's got an almost chess-like behaviour. I like it when the animals do not try always to kill you. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, Christ. Pablo. Now there's 2. Yeah. I don't know how I have stood this country and its reign for so long. A bear is crashing through the trees, barely a stone's throw from Sir Lancelot. Well, maybe I have to kill it. Like, I need to get through, don't I? Oh, wait, did I change to diagonal by accident? Oh, I'm an idiot. Lancelot draws his sword as quietly as he can. I'm ready for you, bears! Yeah! Grab. Oh wow, look at that. Forgive me. I'm just going to exterminate all these bears, am I? Bear. Oh, the way forward. Okay. And smash down bushes, doesn't claim territory, hunts the nearest opponent, will blunder into danger, only moves linearly. Okay. What if I hold? We used to eat bears in my home village. We roasted the haunches in red wine. Now you're just sounding a little sadistic. I look at you, bear, and I smell rosemary. You're a brute, aren't you? I guess stab it. Hiya! This is the far edge of the trees. The look of relief breaks across Sir Lancelot's face. Gain 2 rations. The mushrooms and roots of the forest provide 2 extra meals. Also maybe the the bears I killed. Perhaps I should have journeyed south in my youth instead of north. I could have been a knight of long sands and starry skies. I recognise this road from the map. It leads to Midvi Castle. It's said that Morgana resides there now. An evil witch, if ever there was one. Ride me safely there, Meadow. I have need of better tongue now. Okay. Okay. Now, is Morgana not, Arthur's... I think it's Arthur's estranged half-sister and then Mordred's mother? So, like, Arthur smashed his sister by accident? Like, he got tricked into the old incest, you know? I don't want to be stopped. I don't want to have to hurt anyone. Oh, it's a bit soft, but I don't want to be soft. It's sort of like I'm just going to kill everybody in my way. Okay, there isn't time for that. Okay, it's interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a bit over the sort of the moral quandaries of, you know, do I do the good thing or the bad thing? But even more, in like, say, this situation, it's like it gives you 2 sort of semi-ambiguous choices. They're okay. Like, one of them is like, I don't want to hurt anyone and I don't want to stop. So it's sort of implying that maybe something's going to happen where now I might just bowl through someone and kill them, right? And it just... So this isn't so bad, but I get the shits of a game that gives you a decision, but you don't understand the decision. You know, it's not like, do I go left or right? It's grey statements, and that one was sort of the same. You know, I don't want to hurt anyone, or maybe I will hurt people. It's like, what does that mean? Why game? How is this gameplay? Anyway, it just it boggles me a little bit. But anyway, all right, let's bloody go. The doors to this place have been broken. Look at this bloke. From out of the gloom, a heavy knight appears. Zoot, one of Mordred's dogs. Alright, let's go here. The rain shows no signs of stopping. Uh-oh. You can't intimidate me. I've done things that would turn your hopes. Alright, let's change stance. This may end your journey. Lower your sword, lower it and leave here with your head. Oh, he's... Sir Mordred desires your obedience. He asks you to lie down and not get back up. Oh, I got stabbed. Only the knight of Sir Mordred is left. A single sword thrust to Sir Lancelot's prone body is all it takes in his life. There is no one left to fight. Oh, really? Why do I have love hearts then? The dream of Camelot is over. Okay. Shit. Alright. Cool, so the love hearts aren't hearts. What is this? Fallen on the second day. Okay, so it shows you all the things that I did. Guinevere, I love you. Oh my god, whatever. You're still a scumbag, Lancelot. I'm on Team Arthur. Affects enemy cunning, likelihood of encountering allies, and food scarcity. Successful runs will unlock higher difficulties. Ah. Alright. We'll turn that up, eh? Okay, this is cool. I want more dudes unlocked. Okay, maybe not. Oh, well, let's play as Guinevere now. I might be able to stomach this Sheila a bit more than this other bloke. This feels sorry for himself for being the ultimate scumbag. Lightning flashes through high, narrow openings. For a moment, it illuminates the face of the disgraced Queen Guinevere, who kneels in silent prayer. Then a moment later, she is on her feet. It is as though her name has been called from across the length of Britain. She has a badonkadonk. Arthur, I'm coming. Alright. Let's get going. The Library of the Holy Spirit has sheltered Guinevere since her escape from Camelot, but she cannot stay. Who's this, Sheila? My lady, where are you going? What are you doing? Where are you going? I'm running away, goodbye. They all believe it's too late. If you must go, Sister Guinevere, then may God go with you. Okay? Core story. Fall back or push forwards. Retreat multiple squares across own territory. Let's have fall back. Maybe I won't die so badly this time. With that, the young nun turns and hurries from the hall. Okay? I will not leave Arthur to die alone. There are small provisions here providing one extra meal. Okay. I do not love him, or I still love him. Oh, okay. It's a bit strange. Anyway, I'll make a decision, I suppose. I do not love him. I still love him. How could you just... I don't know. Well, you know what? If you loved him, you wouldn't have cheated. So that's not even a decision. I do not love him. I never did. But I will not leave him to the wolves. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Guinevere unhooks the reins of her horse, Rowan, from by the gate. All speed, Rowan. There will be no turning back. Right. Dinas Cador. Okay. The ancient long barrows of something or other. Of the Hollow Rock. The Dell of Maris. Wait, can I just go to wherever I bloody want? Is that what we're saying? Oh, cool. How cool is this map? The rolling sort of map. Ah, I like that. Let's go to the Dell of Maris. Dell of Marie. The road looks empty enough. Ride, Jenny. Ride as fast as you can. I thought it was Rowan. Okay. That didn't make sense. You went down this hill. How can you come over that hill? Okay. Okay. Still a pretty cute game. I'm liking it so far. The end of the first day in the Dell of Maris. Between the Library of the Holy Spirit and Mortar's Valley lies the dark sprawl of the Dell of Maris or Marie. Villagers from Mortar's Valley venture here hunting for deer and rabbit. Okay. And in turn, bandits and thieves hunt them. Oh. There used to be a path through here long ago, leading all the way to Carboneck Tower. But now it's completely overgrown. Okay. I can't see beyond these trees. Oh, we're going straight through there. Back at Camelot, we hunted boars in woods like these. An army of riders with packs of dogs. And somewhere in the dense trees where no one could see, Lance would catch my hand. Yeah, alright. But it's only you now, Jenny. Yeah, seriously. Curse you for what you did to Lancelot. Are you serious? Oh my god. I find it very hard to get on board with the jilted lovers that are cheating bags of shit. Okay, gain 3 rations. Berries and nuts of the forest provide rations. Okay, cool. I should rest here. I need to keep going. Ride through the night if need be. Guinevere rides away from the Dell of Marie. Oh, I've got a bulk bunch of these. That's for your special abilities. Right. Mortar's Valley. Swamp of the White Mount. Oh, well, what happens if I try and bloody go straight to the castle? Oh, I can't? I can't. Impassable mountains. Oh, so I can't go there? I can't go there now? Is that what's going on? Oh, okay. Okay, so it is sort of your roguelike pathing, it's just a little bit obscured. Let's go to Mortar's Valley. This village might be somewhere I could rest for the night. Okay. Night descends, the heavens break, and rain begins to fall. Fear creeps in. Guinevere does not know how long it is until Arthur and Mordred are to meet. She reaches Mortar's Valley. It is tucked in the fold of a tight valley. There is only one road in and one path out. Guinevere hurries on, desperate to reach Camelot before it is too late. Okay. This isn't right. Where is everybody? This is a village, isn't it? There should be families, children. Oh, what is that? A dog. This place seems abandoned. There's no smoke from the chimneys, no smell of cooking. A wolf moves in the darkness. Right. If Arthur were here, he would be making ready to return with a complement of knights. So Mordred doesn't even know what he's stolen from us at all. The wolf pace is near. Change stance. Did you creatures drive everyone out? Or did you move in once the villagers were gone? Here we go. Brrr. But I was ready for it. Kill it. Wait, oh shit, was I already in linear stance? No, hang on. Bugger, I got confused. Because the irony that diagonal stance is like, look at that, that's diagonal, even though that marker's diagonal. Are they camped up the hill somewhere? Wolf paces between the houses of Mortar's Valley. The smell is musty and full-blooded. Change starts. Here we go. I'm ready. Oh, what's he up to? Interesting. No, we'll hold here. I just need an opening. Stupid dog. So... what is this dog doing? Wolf whines as it curls up a little. Shit, maybe I'll just keep going. Stuff it. I'm trying to kill this wolf, but maybe I'll just roll on out of here. I can see the forest from here. A forest with a reputation for monsters. People used to go that way, but not anymore. Wolf growls as it bares its teeth. Onwards then. Cool. The wolf turns and dashes away. Guinevere smiles with grim satisfaction. I should rest here. I don't know, yeah, you could rest, I guess. And wait for morning. Curls up under shelter to pass the night. The houses are still good. There will be families here again once Mordred is put down. Okay, cool. All right, well, we'll probably finish up there. This is cool. I really like it. I find it interesting. I think it is a misstep on the developers' part for the narrative decisions that they've made, especially by giving us two people who have the same narrative, which is to say, like I said, I know for all the shits and giggles and poking and prodding I'm making about them being cheating bags of shit, but at least Lancelot seems a little bit more introspective. He kind of feels bad about doing it because it's a cunt act, right? Whereas Guinevere is just like, nah, fuck him. And the problem with that is if you're going to hang your hat on that sort of narrative, you're going to have a chunk of people like me, and I'm not trying to say I'm some fucking paragon of virtue signaling or anything like that, but I'm telling you now, I can't really get on board with that sort of, lack of morality, right? So getting me invested in the story with any level of sort of empathy or sympathy, it's pretty difficult, right? I don't give a shit about these characters, especially Guinevere in this case, because she's like, nah, fuck him. Stuff him. I ruined his life and I still want what's mine. So like, the reason it's an issue is because they're giving me like left and right decisions along that arc. They're asking me to take a personal investment and choose the path for a character that I don't give a shit about in the first place. Generally speaking, I'm not a writing expert, but I know enough from my experience with how video games do story to say that there's nothing wrong with writing a reprehensible character, or even, in this case, let's say a character in the grey somewhere. Some people might understand and relate to them. Some people might be like me and just have no time for them because they don't like them, right? But if you write a straightforward narrative with no decisions, so just a story, it's much easier to invest in that because I'm not personally invested in it, but you can comprehend the story and you can understand the decisions that character is making under their own autonomy. But as soon as you start asking me to make decisions for them, you're kind of asking me, what would I do? And it's very difficult to get into that hypothetical when I find the character morally reprehensible because I can't answer either way, and therefore I don't have investment either way. So it's interesting, that sort of misstep. And I don't want to see the darkness in people, but I almost wonder, you talk about people living in bubbles and not sort of understanding the people outside of their little clique. And I got to wonder if the writers, maybe they didn't find this morally reprehensible. Oh no, this character's totally relatable and understandable and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, I don't think you get it. A lot of every men aren't gonna, or every person's, whatever you want to call us, aren't necessarily going to be on board with this. Anyway, I know it's a sort of minor thing, but it sort of speaks to the greater issue with narrative devices in video games. And I think just go with the tried and tested narrative. Don't give me decisions or anything like that. And then you can write an interesting character and their arc about how maybe they did something horrible, cheated or something like that and came out the other end. But let them make the decisions so I can observe it and go, okay, I can understand that a bit more because it gives you insight into that character. But don't ask me to grab the reins and make decisions unless it's a really sort of blando plot. Like the reason Choose Your Own Adventures and generally speaking a lot of sort of open world decision making in video games works is because you will have some silent amnesiac protagonist that you can paste yourself onto. I'm not necessarily saying that I identify with that person, but it makes it much easier for them if you put to me, hey, which decision? This one, A or B? It's easier to make that decision given all the sort of stuff that's come on around, all the sort of not impetus, outside things poking in, the influences, right? Sorry, I couldn't find the word. But it makes more sense and I can make a more informed decision then. But now you've shackled me to a person that I don't rate and I wouldn't have made decisions to be in the same seat as them. And now you're asking me to make decisions as them. And it's not only is it sort of difficult, it's not fun. I don't want that. So anyway, it's just an interesting point. Overall, the game's fantastic, and usually you'll find when I pick at games like this, at one particular element, it's because I like the game a lot. If I think the game's shit and I don't rate it and I don't have time for it, then I probably won't bother with criticism. I just won't bother with the game. This game's really cool. I find it really interesting and great, but I really do worry about the state of the sort of writing. I'd be curious to see what happens when we unlock other characters that maybe I could sort of relate to a little bit better, and then when you ask me to make decisions on their behalf, it might come a bit more organically, a bit more interesting. But it's just interesting because this is a bit of a trap that I've seen some other games fall into, where they kind of, which haven't necessarily made it on the channel because they've been bad games and haven't done very well. But this one's good. But yeah, it's asking me to partake in decision making that I just can't because I don't understand it, because you're putting me halfway through someone's journey that makes no sense to me. Anyway, I think I've ranted on that point long enough. I'd be curious what other people have to say, but overall, I really love the art style. The gameplay loop seems really interesting, and it seems like there's going to be a lot of room for it to get quite complicated. And it's, you know, it's got a pretty good generalist writing about sort of evoking a cool environment that you move through, the storytelling, you know, the parrying with the bloody the river keeper, the raft man, you know, there is some cool dialogue and some cool writing in here. It's just I feel like some of the narrative, actual foundational structure for the game specifically has issue. Anyway, just my thoughts. Let me know what you reckon. Let me know if you like this game, you want to see more on the channel. Let me know if you didn't know about it and I've put it on your radar. I always like to hear about that, because this might be right up your alley. You might not have such gripes as I do with the sort of narrative structure, I guess. Anyway, team, thanks again for joining me. We might just leave it there for the time being, and I will catch you guys on the next one.